What is going on, Bold Nation? I am LaserBolt, and welcome to another DMZ video, guys. Today I present you one of the hardest, rarest, most difficult camos currently available in Modern Warfare 2. This camo, guys, will have you doing a whole sorts of things. Today we're going to be breaking down what you're going to need to do. I'll have separate videos going in detail for each individual items, but I wanted to give you guys an overall idea of what you need to do to unlock this camo. I'm telling you guys, it is very difficult to do, and basically you just got to stay alive a total of 5 times without dying, go to different locations, worry about platoons, worry about people stream sniping you, or just pretty much camping out. So if that sounds like something you really want to get your hands on and try out, then definitely the Serpentine camo is for you. Regardless if the camo looks amazing or if it doesn't, it is definitely a worth experience of you trying to get this accomplished. And hopefully, if we could all band together with the hashtag FixDMZ Camo, we could probably get some motivation for the, Infinite Warfare or Call of Duty, whoever might watch this video, to give us a updated version of this camo, because I gotta give them and commend them 10 out of 10 on the mission, 10 out of 10 on what you need to do to get the camo, but the camo, it's a bit lackluster. Without that being said, though, let's talk about what you need to do in order to get this camo done. So the first thing and tip I want to give you guys, make sure you have a secure bag, and I would probably recommend multiple secure bags in case you happen to die. The best thing you could probably do here, guys, is prepare. Prepare is key. That will definitely help you guys get this camo unlocked. So once you guys have that secure backpack, now it's time to complete the items. So we're going to get started with the first item that you're going to need to get. This particular item, guys, is going to be called the more difficult one in the sense of the item that you need to get. So you will need to obtain an item called the Ancient Gun Oil. This one is found in the Kochi complex at the Black Buy Station. So if you want to go ahead to the Black Buy Station, you're going to be able to do that. But in order for you guys to be able to do that, you're going to need to craft it. Now you're going to need a total of 4 different items. So this is where the secure bag comes into play. You're going to need 1 diamond bit drill. This you can find in the Kochi complex. If you go ahead to the Alpha room, get the R42D, read the, pretty much the whiteboards, decipher them, get into the door, get the drill. You're going to need 3 AQ laptops. So what I would recommend for this one is bring some L2 cards, get the AQ laptops, you get 3, and 1 chlorine. You can definitely find this while looting around without a problem. Even in the Alpha room, you'll probably be able to pick this up. The hard part is the Damascus dog tags. This is where things get a little bit interesting because it's very difficult to find a Damascus dog tag unless you already have one or your buddy already has one. But killing someone with a Damascus dog tag could be a little bit difficult. The majority of people that I've seen have gone into Damascus dog tag. Someone has actually logged in, dropped the Damascus tag for them, or wink wink nudge nudge to pretend they killed someone with a Damascus tag, but it's actually their friends. So that is the first thing. Once you have these 4 items, head over to the buy station in the Kochi complex and go ahead and turn it in, and then you're able to get the Ancient Gun Oil. Once you have the Ancient Gun Oil, exfil, and now you have the secured item in your secure bag. Now it's time to go get the second secure item, which is going to require this Ancient Gun Oil. Now, in order for you guys to get this, you're going to need to go to Ashika Island. Yes, PvP Island. And for this one in particular, you're going to need to get the following. First, you're going to need to get a bomb maker screwdriver. You're able to obtain this bomb maker screwdriver by killing the bomb maker. Once the bomb maker is killed, he will drop the screwdriver. One thing to note, though, if you log into Ashika Island and you don't see the briefcase, that means the bomb maker is not there. So you're going to want to go ahead and exfil until you get him. Now, remember, you want to make sure you stay alive while you're doing this. In addition to that, you're going to need 1 GPU. What I would recommend if you're trying to get this completed, come in with the locker room key so you can open up the weapons lockers while you're already in the castle to get that GPU. You need to come in with a total of 200k cash and the Ancient Gun Oil, which you got from the Kochi complex. Once these 4 items are obtained, you're going to head to any buy station in Ashika Island, turn them in, and that's going to give you the Bomb Maker's Blend, which is a requirement. Once the Bomb Makers has been obtained, go ahead and exfil. Now, with the Bomb Makers in hand, you're then going to need to go and prepare yourself while still staying alive and head to Bondle. You're going to need a 1 Bullfrog Blowtorch. You're going to be able to obtain this by killing the Bullfrog. Once the Bullfrog is killed, he will drop a Blowtorch, which is called Bullfrog's Blowtorch. So you're going to want to make sure you pick that up. You're going to need a total of 2 calling cards. Now, the way you get these calling cards is by having the scavenger spawn. And after the scavenger spawns, you're then going to need to go loot the bodies to make sure you get the red cards. Remember, it's not the dog tags, it's actually the cards he drops in there after he kills the operator. So grab 2 calling cards. You're going to need 2 vintage wine bottles. This one I would recommend going to the stadium. There's a lot of fridges there. You could probably pick up some vintage wines. If not, check any of the restaurants around Vondo, and you should get your 2 vintage wines bottles. Once you have those 3 items, you already have the Bomb Maker's Blend. Turn those into a buy station in Vondo, and now you will be able to obtain the premium liquor. Don't worry, guys, you're almost there. So, next up, guys, we need to go back to the Kochi Complex. So, infill into Mazra, head into the Kochi Complex with the premier liquor, and once you're in the Kochi Complex, you're going to need to have 1 medic vest, 1 stealth vest, and 1 comm vest, plus the premier liquor. Now, the thing here, guys, is that the buy station that needs to get this obtained is the orange one, right? So you're going to want to make sure you also have the items available to turn in to open the second buy station, which is the secret vendor station, which is the orange crate, because that's where you're going to be able to barter for this. So what I would recommend, come in with an L2 card, come in ready to open up the place where the drill is at, because if you go and kill the sniper and the rhino inside that chest, you will be able to find the medic vest, the stealth vest, and the comms vest. So you can pretty much get these vests right off that particular safe, and you have the premier liquor already, so you just need to turn those in and get them done. Once you have those 4 items, head over to the secret vendor, the orange vendor box, turn those in, and you will obtain the black cell hand cream. And you are almost to the final part of this mission, or getting this awesome, amazing, super rare camo. Now, this is how you do this serpentine camo. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to infill to Mazra. Now, it is extremely important that when you infill, you pay close attention and are super keen to paying attention to see if the buy station spawns in Saya Observatory. Because if it doesn't spawn, that means there is an active zone active and the buy station is not available for you to do it. So you might as well exfil if it's not an active zone. So the way you can tell this is if you see the buy station there, that means it's there. If you don't see the buy station, exfil and come back. If you do get the buy station to spawn, you're going to need to get the following. You're going to need to get the chemist acid, which you get this particular by killing the chemist. So you go to the chemist and you kill him. You're going to need to go ahead and get the heavy chopper fuel, which you're easily able to obtain by going to the train and getting it off the wagon, or finding it in Ruhan, finding it, and you guys should know the locations already. You need to infill with a skeleton key, and of course, the black cell hand cream, which you theoretically should have from bartering it within Koshi. Once you have these 4 different items already in your bag, you are then able to trade these in. Now, there is a caveat because you cannot go to any buy station. It has to be the buy station that is called the secret buy station in the Saya Observatory, and you can't access this buy station unless the radiation is hitting it. So it's extremely important you come with a gas mask, you come with some radiation blockers to be able to go in here. What I would recommend is go in there, get the stuff, buy the private exfil from there, and you should theoretically have the exfil relatively close because you're going to be into the smoke and you're going to want to exfil as quickly as you possibly can. Once you do all of this without dying, nonetheless, you should theoretically have your serpentine camo, which is definitely the rarest and hardest camo to get. We're calling it the nuke camo for DMZ. Now, we're hoping and praying this actually gets patched and we get an amazing camo. If we do, that would be awesome. If we don't, it's still a very hard camo to get, and one of the rarest ones, definitely a flex camo if you have it in you. How many of you guys are going to attempt to do this? If you are, let me know in the comment section down below. We will be helping people attempt this, so you're going to probably want to step by the stream, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and it helps you guys get this camo completed. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to support the stream, guys. We stream every day. And let me know if you guys are getting the camo or have the camo already in your possession. If you need help, stop by the stream. We help every day as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video.